bit after 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We're still in Cleveland, Ohio. Lovely Cleveland, Ohio. It's actually a pretty nice day for Cleveland.
We're not actually in Cleveland.
We're in the Cleveland area, alright? Like, whatever. Anyways, this is the first episode of the Juicy Escapades. I am the host of the show, so to speak, Juicy Pat Lucy, and this is the Hoosier Hellraiser, Gary Wilson.
Hi. Do you want me to speak or no?
No, yeah, speak, man.
Okay. I wasn't sure what we were going
This isn't
here.
as much as you, as me, and like, me and Gary here, ever since we met, we've been going to an indie wrestling show almost every weekend. See his goal, so to speak, or his, I wouldn't call it a goal, but, you know, you have hopes of attending at least one indie show every weekend now.
Yep. Doing pretty well at it.
Yeah, we are. We were gonna go to IWA Mid-South's TPI last weekend.
Ian Ratton or Axelrod, which one is it?
Ian.
Yeah, pretended to have cancer, so...
Okay. I don't condole his opinion there.
I've been burned on TPI several years in a row, so fuck that dude.
I mean, I'm not saying he is an asshole, but I don't think he's a fucking asshole, and I don't think he would fake cancer.
I do. And there's threads on the internet that agree with me.
To each his own, but right now we're going to a show just outside Pittsburgh. The name of the town is like McKensport. I don't know who names these towns. Frankly, whatever. We don't go to the town for their name. We go for the shows. Today the show is Pro Wrestling Express.
Which is an awful name. Just awful name. Like,
yeah.
Pro Wrestling Express, is it a train? Like, what does that even mean?
Good point. And it's not with an E, it's with an X. So it's PWX. The only other PWX I know of is Pro Wrestling Experience, that runs out in North Carolina, you know.
Which also spells it with an X, because this is wrestling and every word has to be spelled incorrectly.
True. Like, just
because
imagine.
most wrestling fans can't spell anyway, so.
Just imagine if ECW was actually XCW, Extreme Championship Wrestling.
I'm sure XCW exists.
Oh, somewhere, yeah.
I'm sure
but
there's several indie promotions using that.
Of
name,
course.
Possibly as we speak.
Yeah, I bet you there's at least 5 of them that we don't know of. I never want to know of, but going back, so we're attending the show. I mean, I myself only know 5 people on the card. You have Jason Gorey, Matthew Justice, Bobby Beverly,
and the world's greatest wrestler, Ricky Shane Page.
I was gonna mention Shane Taylor, but yeah, and then Ricky Shane Page. This Gary, he is Ricky Shane Page's
number one fan.
If there was such a thing as Ricky Shane Page's a fan club, he would be the president, vice president, owner, CEO.
They get the point.
Yes, they do. Honestly, I'm hoping more than 20 people watch this. I will be shocked if this gets to the triple digits. You know, this is just a fun thing.
I will be shocked if this gets to the double digits.
That's true. Even my own podcast can't get more than 20 views with a fucking Michael Elgin interview. Come on.
Oh, speaking of which, why the hell did they put Adam Cole over it? Like, is there anyone more bland and boring on the indies than Adam Cole?
What are you talking about? Adam Cole, he's amazing, especially as a heel. Only thing I have against it is this is almost the exact same finish, exact same angle as Pro Wrestling Guerrilla did back last year. It was a Battle of Los Angeles finals with Adam Cole and Michael Elgin. Cole won, and then soon after he won the PWG title, turned heel, and yeah, Adam Cole, baby.
Not a fan. Just not a fan.
If their name isn't Ricky Shane Page, most likely you're not a fan.
That's not true. I like most wrestlers. There's very few wrestlers that I'm not fans of. But Adam Cole, I don't get the hype. He's a solid upper mid-carder, but I don't see him as a main eventer.
Well, like I said, to each his own. So this should be a fun road trip. You know, I always enjoy a good road trip, no matter where's we go, even to West Virginia.
That wasn't that scary. It was a little weird when there were those, like, the 14-year-old and the brawl, like, just walking around the gas station. That was kind of creepy, but, you know, other than that, West Virginia wasn't that bad.
Well, no, technically we were in West Virginia for, like, 5 minutes into it, you know, like, we crossed right into the border of it. Then the show was there at high school.
And it happened outside. And it was awful. Not the show, the weather.
Yeah, don't remind me. My
show was good.
My skin is still kind of fucked up from it. But this show is luckily an indoors today, so we'll be right back once we get there, or unless I see something interesting at a gas station or somewhere else. Pittsburgh. We're in Pittsburgh now. This is the gimmick area, and I gotta say, for an indie show, especially like this, it's nice. When you say, Gary?
You guys see anything you like? Let's let me know.
Anything you see, Gary? Oh my god, look at all these figures.
This is cool.
I'm a pretty avid figure collector. You know, if I see something I like, I will buy it. And gotta say, pretty nice ones.
I'll give it just 12.
Whole bunch of TNA figures. Hey, Desmond Wolfe. Remember when he was in TNA? Not a lot of people do. Whole bunch of old magazines. Hello. Tori and Tick.
Yeah, I saw it too.
Look at this, bunch of t-shirts here. Yeah. Ooh, hey, hello, Sting. Looking me right in the face.
Yes, I know where he is.
Yeah, I can tell the promoter is a big TNA fan. Look at it, all these TNA DVDs. And, you know, I got a couple of WWE, but the most part, I would say more TNA merch than WWE. A quick second, let's look at the actual venue. Venue itself is very nice. Hopefully the show is as good as the venue. We'll see. I'm tempted to take one. Yay! Fireworks!
Like, how do...
So, the night is over. We're about an hour and a half away from Cleveland. Overall, it was a good show. Good show, right?
This dude complains about being hungry, makes me stop, buys a bag of chips. There's a Panera open, there's hot dogs in the gas station, tons of other food options.
Okay, gas
This
station food?
motherfucker
No.
buys chips.
Yes, I did buy a bag of chips, alright? Sorry, I'm not a Panera guy. They have a Dairy Queen all the way down there, but it is closed. Anyways, Gary enjoyed himself too at the show. It was a fun show. Ricky Shane Page, Jason Gorey had the match of the night. You know, it was a fun show, you know, not a bad match on the card. You know, like
Ricky's
you said.
was by far the best.
Oh, the Ricky Shane Page fan thinks the Ricky Shane Page match was the best of the night.
I mean,
What a
why
shock.
Mark, Ricky Shane Page Mark, if we're doing this for the internet, let's just use the term.
Right. But, yeah, I think this is going to conclude the first episode of the Juicy Escapades. I think that this is what I'm going to call the series. Am I ripping off Kevin Steen completely? Yes. Because I am a Kevin Steen mark. Anyways, yeah, then I'm gonna use the men's restroom, and then I'm gonna go home to Cleveland. Take care.